Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. RHOC cast sounds off on Teddi Mellencamp's rude behavior. Fans of The Real Housewives of Orange County had their jaws on the floor after the latest episode. Once a traitor, always a traitor showed Teddi taking a jab at her self-proclaimed nemesis, Vicki Gunvalson. Fellow RHOC cast members have weighed on what happened, and they're shocked by Teddi's behavior. Keep reading to see what they have to say. Teddi Mellencamp throws serious shade at Vicki Gunvalson. The women gathered to play a game. When Teddi Mellencamp greeted everyone in the room, she said, "Welcome Housewives and Vicki." The shade was unbelievable. As the camera zoomed in on Vicki's face, you could see how annoyed she was with Teddi's jab. However, she was going to stoop down to her level. RHOC fans know that Teddi and Vicki have been feuding forever, but it's hard to pin down exactly why they hate each other so much. Andy Cohen made an attempt at mending the relationship between the two women at BravoCon 2023. It only seemed to make things worse. Even if Vicki Gunvalson may have considered reconciling at some point, Teddi Mellencamp blew any chances of that happening with her most recent stunt. Fellow RHOC cast members reacted to Teddi's appearance in the latest episode of the show, and they weren't impressed with how she acted. RHOC cast and fans are tired of Teddi Mellencamp. It definitely wasn't funny in the moment, and Victoria was not feeling that. Jenna Kirschenheiter weighed in. Shannon Beater pointed out her own reaction to Teddi's gross behavior. "If you look at me, you'll see I'm rolling my eyes. I didn't think it was very nice," she said. Heather Dubrow spoke up during the scene on RHOC, expressing that she didn't like Teddi's comment about Vicki. "Didn't I say to Vicki, that was so rude? Why did you have to be mean?" she said before adding, "They don't like each other." Viewers weren't excited about how the RHOBA star treated OG Vicki Gunvalson either. In fact, many people weren't excited to see her on the show. "What have I done so badly in life to have to look at Teddi on my screen in 2024? One person wrote on social media. Another wrote, "Teddi, nobody cares who you like because you're one of the most unlikable people we've ever seen on reality TV." The drama never sleeps in the world of The Real Housewives, and the latest stir comes from none other than former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Teddi Mellencamp. This time, her bold and unfiltered behavior has ruffled more than a few feathers among the Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC, cast, leading to a clash that's been brewing behind the scenes. It's no secret that Teddi's opinions often come across as blunt, but some of the ladies of Orange County are calling her out for what they deem as outright rudeness. The unfiltered incident. It all started when Teddi Mellencamp, who's never been one to shy away from expressing her thoughts, made a guest appearance on a podcast. Known for her outspoken nature, Teddi didn't hold back when the conversation turned to the RHOC cast. In her typically straightforward manner, she critiqued the dynamics of the show, the relationships between cast members, and even made some snarky remarks about their fashion choices. While Teddi likely thought she was just being her usual candid self, the women of Orange County were far from amused. Heather Dubrow. There's a difference between honesty and insults. Heather Dubrow, the elegant and polished housewife who has always prided herself on her poise, was one of the first to speak out against Teddi's behavior. "I've always believed in being honest," Heather stated during a recent interview, "but there's a difference between honesty and insults." Teddi crossed that line. Heather's irritation was palpable, especially when Teddi questioned Heather's authenticity on the show. "I get that we're all here to entertain, but there's no need to tear each other down to do it. Teddi might think she's just telling it like it is, but what she's doing is being disrespectful. We've all worked hard to build our brands and lives, and that deserves respect." Tamra Judge. Teddi needs to mind her own business. If there's one housewife who knows how to bring the heat, it's Tamra Judge. Never one to shy away from a confrontation, Tamra took to her social media to respond to Teddi's comments. "Teddi needs to mind her own business," Tamra wrote in an Instagram story, paired with a picture of herself rolling her eyes. "She thinks she knows everything about everyone, but maybe she should take a look at her own life before coming for us." Tamra, who has had her fair share of battles on the show, didn't appreciate Teddi's critique of her recent return to the series. She can say what she wants, but I'm back on RHOC because I'm real, and that's what the fans want to see. Teddy's got some nerve thinking she can sit there and judge us like she's better. She's not even on the show anymore. Shannon beat her. There's a time and place for everything. Shannon beat her, who's been navigating her own tumultuous journey on RHOC, also weighed in on Teddy's remarks. Shannon, often the voice of reason amid the chaos, expressed her disappointment in the way Teddy handled herself. There's a time and place for everything, Shannon said in a recent confessional. We're all grown women, and we've been through a lot together. Teddy should understand that coming after us publicly like that is not only hurtful but unnecessary. Shannon's sentiments echoed the idea that the Housewives, despite their on-screen squabbles, share a unique bond. We may fight, but we also support each other in ways that no one else can understand. Teddy's behavior undermines that, and it's sad to see. Emily Simpson, she's just trying to stay relevant. Emily Simpson, known for her sharp wit and no-nonsense attitude, didn't hold back when discussing Teddy's recent comments. Honestly, I think Teddy's just trying to stay relevant, Emily quipped during a casual lunch with Gina Kirschenheiter, captured by Bravo's cameras. She's been off RHOBH for a while now, and she's probably just trying to make sure people don't forget about her. But attacking us is not the way to do it. Emily's perspective shed light on a possible motive behind Teddy's harsh words. It's like she's using us to get attention. We're over here living our lives, dealing with real issues, and she's out there throwing shade for what? A few headlines? It's pathetic. Gina Kirschenheiter, Teddy doesn't know us like that. Gina Kirschenheiter, who has become known for her down-to-earth approach to the Housewives lifestyle, found Teddy's comments particularly grating. Teddy doesn't know us like that, Gina said during the same lunch with Emily. She's never been on RHOC. She doesn't know what it's like to be part of this group. For her to sit there and judge us, it's just not cool. Gina's frustration was rooted in the idea that Teddy's comments were coming from a place of ignorance. If she wants to have an opinion, fine, but don't act like you know what's going on in our lives when you're not even around. It just makes her look foolish. Vicki Gunvalson, she needs to zip it. And then there's the OG of the OC, Vicki Gunvalson. Never one to mince words, Vicki didn't hold back when asked about Teddy's behavior. She needs to zip it, Vicki said bluntly. Teddy's always had a big mouth, but now she's just talking to hear herself talk. She's not on RHOBH anymore, so she's trying to get attention by coming after us. Well, guess what? We don't need her opinions, and we definitely don't need her drama. Vicki's fierce defense of her fellow housewives was a reminder of the loyalty that runs deep within the group, despite their often tumultuous relationships. We're a family, and families don't always get along, but we don't need outsiders coming in and stirring the pot. Teddy needs to remember that. The fallout, will Teddy respond? As that RHOC cast continues to sound off on Teddi Mellencamp's behavior, the question remains, will Teddy respond? Given her track record, it's likely she won't stay silent for long. Teddy's known for defending herself, and it wouldn't be surprising if she fired back at the OC ladies with even more unfiltered comments.